everyone! In today's video I'm going to be doing a quick flip through of my pretty fat and just about falling apart Boston, New England Traveler's Notebook. I had done a couple videos where I did process videos for some of these, and in the end I had to kind of take a break from scrapbooking and memory keeping, and I completely walked away from Project Life. I haven't done it at all this year, which is kind of stressful to me, but I'm just moving past it and just kind of calling it quits and just putting the effort into making these. I started this in November of last year, and just the anxiety and the stress of coming back to it was just too much for me, and it wasn't fun, and I had to walk away. But I decided I'm cleaning out my craft room this weekend, and I wanted to get this project finished so that it didn't have any power over me anymore. So I'm going to flip it, do a flip, and then put it away and just kind of let this go. So you can see the beginning when I first started this, I had a lot of creative mindset, and so I was really enjoying it. But I found this old print, and it is of Boston and like the New England area of when the Revolutionary War I think was going on. So I thought that was really special, and I wanted to include that in the cover of this. So I'm just gonna quickly flip through this, maybe zoom in a little bit. Yeah, like I said, I started this last year right before Christmas, and then I started December Daily, and then yeah, I just had to walk away from it. So I included a map right here, and then another map, and then this is probably one of my favorite pages. I created this timeline of what we did for our very first full day there, and I really loved it. And I got this on the train ride into Boston because we stayed out in town in a small town called Billerica, and that's like 45 minutes away from Boston. So we took the train ride in because we didn't have a rental car then. So yeah, and I have process videos for most of these, and in one of those videos I talk about how I include this envelope tip in. It's not the easiest to get in because of the tape, but yeah, so I just have just some ephemera that I picked up during our trip, and I don't want to get too close because I feel like I'll be moving it around, so hopefully the screen you're watching it on isn't too small and you can actually see. So yeah, like I said, I just include little bits of information that I gather, and I try to divide this up by day 1, day 2, all the way to day 6. And so that it made it so you kind of knew that we weren't doing this all in like one day. We were there for a week. So yeah, this is where I kind of pittered off, and you can kind of tell where the inspiration kind of leaves and the journaling kind of stops. And I created this pocket to put our ticket stubs in, and I made a tip in to do the journaling on, and then to notate that this was day 3, and then a pocket with stuff in here that I wanted to include, and then this bookmark I wanted to include, and it's pretty big, but that's fine. And then this illustrated map with our ticket stubs, and then a cutout of the brochure because I thought the picture was really pretty, and I wanted to kind of notate on this page what I was talking about and what the journaling was about. And then another tip in of some places that we stopped and some treats that we got. Sorry, I'm breathing so heavy. I get kind of winded when I go into my explanation. So here we just have some dried flowers and some old paper that I got from when I picked up some flowers that we, there was a florist that we walked past, and I picked up a couple flowers. It's not a video if there's no cat cameo. What are you doing, little boy? So this is what I just did today. So the style is going to be kind of different. It's going to be more thrown on the page to kind of get it done. And like I said, there's no journaling. I do like this one though. This is actually a magazine picture that I kind of cut and pasted on here, which I think really, really looks nice. I love these full page photos. It's not my photo, it's from a magazine, but... And then I've got some photos that I took here. It was our 10th anniversary, that's why we went. So we were on the beach in Newport or Portsmouth, the Portland Head Lighthouse. And so I found some rocks that looked like the number 1 and 0 so that we could notate that we were there for our 10th anniversary. And then this is my photo. It was beautiful that day that we went. And then after we did that, we went to Freeport, which is where the giant LL Bean boot is. So I've got that in there. Then another map. I like including maps. So here is another day. I've got an old vintage postcard tipped in with some of my photos on the back. And then this is from the brochure. And here's when we went to Plymouth. I've got a couple pictures here, and then I intend to do my journaling there. And then here's where we went to the Sam Adams Brewery. So I've got a tag from there. And then this was our ticket. Each little group got a different label, and that one was ours. So that's really cool. And then just some more photos. And then I think this was our last day, so I've just got some photos. What we did, we had a really early start that morning, so we got a lot in. So we got a lot in, even though it doesn't look like it with the photos, because we did a lot of walking. We did get a lot done. We got into Boston, I think, at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and we hid in a Dunkin' Donuts until things started opening up, and did this, and went on the Constitution, and then did the museum that was there, and then walked across the bridge back into Boston to go get some pictures that I wasn't able to get before, and then ate here on the way back to the Constitution, where we picked up our Uber and flew, or drove over to the airport. And here's our ticket stubs, and then I'll do some journaling there, and then our little sticker. And then I also kept track of the weather every day that we were there, so I'm going to be including this in there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Excuse me. I'm sorry for those of you who have been following me for a while that it took so long to get this done. I know I'm not the only one who struggles creatively, especially when there's just so much inspiration all around us all the time. It tends to get overwhelming. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into it, small portions, and I'm trying not to document every single day. I'm just trying to document the fun things that we do, so I'm hoping that kind of brings down the stress levels, because with Project Life, I was just trying to document everything, and when my babies were little, it was a lot easier because they took naps, and then they stopped taking naps, and now I'm babysitting, so there's like no free time, and I just need to take a break and just learn to tell myself that what I have is enough, what I'm doing is enough, I don't have to prove anything to anybody, and hopefully everyone, my kids or my grandkids, they can appreciate what I have done and not hold anything against me, which I doubt because I have boys, so no one's gonna care. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you are not already subscribed, and leave any questions that you have down below. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!